Are there any riders that you still get starstruck by?
I do actually. Sometimes the eventers not so much anymore because I actually know them quite well now. But sometimes like the show jumpers, like the World Games, I also like sat on the golf buggy with with Michael Whitaker, and you're thinking like, God, when I was growing up, he was like one of the big stars. It feels quite weird to be sort of on a team with him now.
And when you have a day off away from the horses, what would you spend the day doing?
Eating, sleeping. Love my food. I got called the dustbin at uni because I ate everything. So yeah, I mean, I've got 3 older brothers. They all live in London, so I love to hang out with people. I'm a pretty sociable person, and I love to have a laugh and not take things too seriously. So anything from cinema to going out and lots of food. I do like a lie-in. I hate getting up in the morning, so when I do have a lie-in, that's definitely taken advantage of.
What do you think the key to being a successful dressage rider is? Do you have to have a certain character yourself, do you think?
I think it depends on the person as to what the key is. For me, like I said before, I think it's a lot about having a balance and not taking things too seriously all the time. I think, even just riding the youngsters reminds you sometimes when you land back on the floor with a thud, it just keeps you grounded a little bit. I think having a good sense of humour is important, not taking yourself too seriously, because with a sport that can be subjective and that's got judges and things, you have to make sure that you know what you're focused on, but also that you can take it all with a pinch of salt, and just you have to be able to take a lot of self-criticism and a lot of criticism from a coach and things. So you need to be a little bit tough mentally and not let it all get you down. Sort of take it positively.
Yeah, if there was one rule that you could change about dressage, what would it be?
That you're not allowed to talk to your horse during the test. I think that's a really stupid rule, especially on young horses, because it's so much easier to give them a little voice aid. I think it's one of those slightly pointless rules that I would change.
And what are you looking forward to most this coming season ahead?
Well, the Europeans are obviously the biggest show that we'll be doing, but I'm really looking forward to doing some more events and also really just bringing on my youngsters and hopefully having some good competitions with them, getting them out a bit. I'm really excited about some of the ones we've bred ourselves that are coming up through now. And sort of establishing myself as a producer of horses, not just as a competitor at top level.
What would you say has been your most embarrassing moment around horses? Is there anything in particular that stands out? Or?
My first international with Douglas Dorsey, I was so proud. I stood there in my sort of team jacket and I was waiting for the trot up. And just as I wanted to move forwards from the queue when it was my turn to go forwards, he trod on my foot and I fell over. Because the foot I wanted to move, he was trod on, I landed flat, and he just looked down at me as if to say, "You complete muppet." Very embarrassing.